Hello.
What's up?
Hello. My name's Oliver.
I'm Kylie. Hello.
Okay, all right.
Welcome back.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back. My name's Oliver. This is my girlfriend.
Kylie.
Thank you. And we're gonna react to Watchmen today.
I know nothing about it.
I know nothing
just
about
put
it.
On, so.
I saw a clip on TikTok that looked really interesting. I looked it up, and that's all I know. She doesn't know anything. I told her we were watching this movie 10 minutes ago.
I don't know who's in it. I don't know what it's about. I know nothing.
I don't know who's in it either. I know it's action hero. I know it's action. I know it's superhero. I looked it up, and I don't think it's connected to the other DC movies.
Okay.
Because we still do want to watch some DC movies, and we want to watch X-Men, and we're watching Marvel. I don't think it's part of any of those universes.
But it's made by DC?
I think we're going to find out.
Okay.
Now, if we've made a massive mistake and we're about to watch a movie that spoils movies we're going to watch in the future, whoops, or bad. But I wanted to watch it. So that's what we're going to do. Other than that, we're doing Stranger Things reactions every Tuesday. We're posting movies every Thursday. If you want to check out uncuts of movies or some Stranger Things episodes, you can find that on our Patreon, as well as early access. Like and subscribe. Pretty please. And thanks for being here, guys. It's so cool having so many of you. It is really nice. Kylie's been over the moon about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she talks about anymore.
Yes.
Cool. Another movie. Another movie.
When was this made?
Another movie. 2009.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 2009. And like I said, I saw a TikTok clip that I thought was interesting, and I just said, fuck it.
As a result of the Soviet activity, the watchdog group of nuclear scientists moved the doomsday clock up to 5 minutes until midnight.
Oh my god.
Okay. So if Nixon's the president, this is older than 2009, obviously. This is 80s.
We attacked the United States. Pat Buchanan. 0.
That's all.
Nuclear deterrent on our side. Well, you're referring, of course, to Dr. Manhattan.
I've heard that name before, Dr.
too.
Manhattan. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was feeling that kind of.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's getting beat here.
Yeah, no, he's done. Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
How?
Okay, so he's like a super something. This guy's like a superhero. Which means the other guy's definitely a superhero.
Threw him across the
tossing
room
him around,
with one
yeah.
hand.
Right. It's going out the window. Yeah.
And goodbye.
Good start.
Yeah, I think so too. The Zack Snyder film.
Oh. Well, he did work for DC.
Yeah.
Minuteman. I like the style of this movie already.
Me too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh, and that's RFK.
You did a good job picking these actors out.
Yeah, that was the best one. Yeah, that was a good one. This is a crazy intro credit scene.
I know.
For the beginning of a movie. This is wild.
Rorschach's Journal, October 12th, 1985. The streets are extended gutters, and the gutters are full of blood. And when the drains finally scab over, all the vermin will drown.
Hell yeah.
What am I
I
watching?
don't know. It's awesome though. During a war. This guy's like a noir detective.
Tonight, A comedian died in New York. Somebody knows why. Hello, Daniel.
Rorschach.
Help myself to some beans.
He's on the second can of beans.
You want me to heat those up for you?
Fine like this.
2 cans of beans, I'm good.
Cold, out of the can. I know somebody who eats them like that.
Yeah,
Look at this.
it's laziness. Just heat them up.
Is this bean juice?
Human bean juice.
Human bean juice.
Let's talk downstairs.
You know, could have been a burglary.
Rorschach, his name is like a Rorschach block, like his face. Like one of those. What psychologists pulled him up. Yeah.
What do you see?
Yes, those.
It's a maintenance hatch. Had to let you out 2 blocks north.
Yeah, I remember. Came here often. When we were partners.
It's a big tunnel. It's weird to think about New York just being covered with those tunnels underneath.
With all that
All the
infrastructure
street,
on top.
yes, and all the skyscrapers and all that, and just underneath are just big ass tunnels like that.
Mm-hmm.
There might be tunnels under us. We don't even know.
But if we make resources infinite, we make war obsolete.
I like the balloons in the background. They aren't using planes, they're using balloons.
Yeah.
There's cool little alterations to this world, just to tell you that it's a different world.
Right.
It's just a different place, it's a different time.
Been too long.
Did you see that little flight thing in the background of that picture? Up on the figurines, there was a
Yeah.
little... That looked like what was outside of that apartment building when that guy got killed. And you were like, what's that? Remember?
Yeah.
Looked like the same thing. Maybe it was this guy.
You know that better than anyone.
Oh, it might have been this guy who killed the comedian in the beginning.
Even Dr. Manhattan can't be everywhere at once.
We still haven't met Dr. Manhattan. I think
Yeah.
that's the blue guy, though. From some of those clips. I don't know for sure.
But the
Yeah.
masked guy, what's his name?
Noir.
Rorschach?
Oh, Rorschach, yeah.
Rorschach. He came and he said, this guy's been writing a lot of bad things about the comedian. Maybe it's him. So that guy listens. He goes and checks on Billionaire.
A flabby failure who sits whimpering
Yeah.
in his basement.
Billionaire might have done it.
Yeah. I thought it was... He was talking about the old guy that he was friends with. Who he was talking to, the old guy with the book.
The first Silk Spectre is a bloated, aging whore. Dying in a California rest resort.
I love how this guy
Me
talks.
too.
That man in the sun. Whoever wrote him is awesome.
Good evening, Rorschach.
Dr. Manhattan,
What is this?
you know why I'm here.
This is Dr. Manhattan, okay.
Even if I wanted to help, my future is blocked.
What?
This
Okay,
guy can see
he's
into the future.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Goodbye, Rorschach.
Took a lot of effort to get in here to see you. I'm not leaving.
Wow.
That's crazy.
This guy
That's
is powerful, yeah. That's probably why I've heard of Dr. Manhattan, because he's really overpowered. This movie's awesome. How did that guy get made, though? How did Dr. Manhattan come about?
That's what I was just wondering that.
I know.
Where did he come from?
A blue man with a big dick.
Oh.
He's just killing him.
Just like that.
I'm gonna forget about you and your horrible, sweaty little piece of shit country.
Yikes.
Dr. Manhattan could have stopped that.
Play.
Nghĩ kìa em.
Don't.
Con.
They could have stopped any of that, I think. You can see the future, though, right?
Yeah.
You could have turned the gun into steam, the bullets into mercury, the bottle into goddamn snowflakes, but you didn't, did you? You really don't give a damn about human beings. God help us all.
There's no need for violence.
Oh!
Why was this guy
jeez.
killed sooner?
Yeah.
What happened to the American dream? What happened to the American dream? It came true. You're looking at it.
This guy's just
Yeah,
fucked.
Sure. He's just fucked. It's a funny movie.
Yeah, this is, Oh dear, I see a blue light.
Oh.
My god.
Oh, is that Dr. Manhattan? He was like looking about. Oh, he's got multiple hands, yeah.
Why does he have multiple hands?
For fun.
He can just grow more hands?
Yeah, I'm not sure what this guy can't do. I don't think it's much.
Please don't be upset. I always thought you liked this.
Are you working in here while we're in bed together?
My work with Adrian's at a critical stage right now.
Yeah, she's with a pretty extreme guy.
Who is it?
It's Lori.
So she goes to Dan. Dr. Manhattan would have known. He would have been like, yeah, typical.
Yeah.
Seymour. Bernie, how's Rex?
He was doing important stuff. He didn't have time to bang one out, lady. He's gonna be on TV. He's solving nuclear war crisis. Oh, and these guys aren't gonna be fun. I think these guys are gonna get beat up.
Here's a list of unapproved no-go areas. Afghanistan will obviously come up.
I want to know Manhattan's origin story.
I do too.
Where did he come from?
I do too. I hope there's not like a movie or a TV show or something.
The world knows him as Dr. Manhattan. Welcome.
What is this?
I know.
Even in a world without nuclear weapons, there would still be danger.
And would you say, as so many claim, that you are in fact a god?
Do you remember a man named Wally Weaver? He died of cancer. How about Edgar Jacobi, also known as the supervillain Moloch? You encountered him several times in the 60s, battles, conflicts. Did you know that he has cancer as well? Cancer.
You're suggesting I was the cause.
The people around him are getting cancer?
Damn. That was a cool fight scene.
Your ex-girlfriend? She was a physicist too. She has cancer as well.
You are the world to me, John. You are my whole life. I gave you everything.
After the accident.
Is she blaming him for giving her cancer? I'm confused.
Yeah, that's what they're doing, yeah.
I need some help up here!
They're saying being around him, he's nuclear or something.
If everyone would just go.
He's gonna do something weird though.
I said, leave me alone!
Or is it that whatever they were doing when they were studying
Yeah, yes, maybe.
blew up or whatever, and he was fine, but everyone else got cancer?
Yeah.
And he...
July 1959, and I am in love.
Is that him? Yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay.
And he was normal.
Oh, good.
Okay, so we're gonna get an origin story.
A month from now, the accident awaits me.
The accident.
Yeah.
I am terrified.
Oh no.
So he gets turned into Dr. Manhattan. Oh, well, maybe he doesn't get turned in. Maybe that was his name.
Yeah,
John
he is
Manhattan. Doctor, yeah.
Okay.
I feel fear for the last time.
Oh my god.
A circulatory system is seen by the perimeter fence. A partially muscled skeleton stands in the hallway.
Oh, that'd be pretty freaking freaky.
Circulatory system is seen. John?
What did she identify to recognize him?
Possibly the most significant event in recent history.
They call me Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, he didn't have that symbol on his forehead then. Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
They explain the name has been chosen for the ominous associations it will raise in America's enemies.
Wow.
President Nixon asks me to intervene in Vietnam. A week later, the conflict ends. Some of the Viet Cong forces want to surrender to me personally.
Why didn't they make 4 of him? Why didn't they make 20? You know?
A very young girl looks at me after each long kiss.
Oh, he's a bit of a cheater.
I know. I would never
Janie accuses
go
me of
close
chasing
to
jail
that
bait,
guy.
asking if it's because she's getting older. It's true. She's aging more noticeably every day.
This movie is crazy.
This is crazy.
It's true.
These people. I'm tired of being caught in the tangle of their lives.
Is he the bad guy?
I don't know. He's a bit of a cheater. Because she's
That's
getting
for sure.
old. He said she ages by the day. Jeez.
She asked if it's because she's getting old.
It was.
It's true.
world will survive. And it deserves more than you've been able to provide. So let's cut to it, shall we?
He's got a good villain face.
Yes, he does have a good villain face. You make a good point. They casted somebody with a good villain face to play a villain, I think.
White's assassin was a local lowlife named Roy Chess. At his apartment, I found clues. I'm guessing it's a front set up by whoever wants us masks dead. Now, no more lies, Moloch. Run.
He's dead. Yeah.
This is the police. We know you're in there.
Oh, they set him up.
Yeah.
You send them out unharmed.
No.
They did set him up.
Oh, I think they got him.
I think they did too.
That mask off.
Huh.
Let me back my face!
Vigilante Rorschach was apprehended and he's been identified as Walter Kovac.
He's just a normal looking guy.
I know, I wanted more.
Yeah.
Prison's a prison.
Yes. But the difference is, down there, you'd be eaten alive.
I should have had that abortion.
Oh, I remember that kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the beginning.
From the beginning, yes.
Broke a man's arm to get a tip. Led me to the missing girl's location.
He loves kicking down doors. He loves it.
Mm-hmm.
He's always kicking down doors. Door. Boom. Kick.
And then I found her.
Oh.
It was dark when the murderer got back.
Who is it?
Oh, we just threw a dog into him?
Yeah. One of his dead dogs. Oh, no.
I did it! I said I did it!
Oh, God.
Men get arrested. Blocks get put down. Tremors of impact.
I'm good.
There was left of Walter Kovacs died that night with that little girl.
Holy shit.
That's right. You know, maybe I can give you an autograph, huh? What you say, big boy?
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me!
Oh, that's badass. Holy shit. Yeah. He's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He's the king of one-liners. He's got a ton of lines.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a poet.
Why would you press the fire button? What do you think the fire button does?
For fun.
So sorry, I was snooping around and I must have hit the wrong button.
Are you hurt?
No.
Just bumped it. Click.
Fight.
Click.
Boom. Accident.
Ding, 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 ding.
Guess I was just more interested in birds and airplanes, mythology.
Bats. I like this movie. I love this movie.
I do too.
I'm liking it. It feels like just like a noir film, like a grungy, like detective, like thing. I don't know.
Whenever I looked through those goggles, everything was as clear as day.
This must be the way John sees the world.
Should probably head up. Food's getting cold.
Talking about our ex.
This must be how my ex sees everything.
I know.
John sees a lot of things. But he doesn't see me.
That was a good save.
Yeah, that was a good save. She's about to honk a donk.
Oh,
That is the fourth butt we've seen in this movie, including the blue one. Okay.
What are they doing?
So I guess they just said, oh, we're just go out and do some saving.
Yeah.
We're just gonna...
Your hands. My blade. sure.
Don't last. You wait 15 years for this.
Nothing personal, big guy.
I don't even want to see. I don't want to hear.
Okay, it's done. It's done.
Now you find out what the score is.
It's done.
1-0. Come and get me.
Whoa.
Why do they have to do that?
Yes.
What did this little guy think was gonna happen, honestly?
2-0. Your move.
I'm in real trouble in this prison. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your turn, Doctor. Tell me, what do you see?
I will say this film's a little all over the place. Like, where is Dr. Manhattan? What is happening? What about the atomic bombs?
Where's the overarching story? Yeah. But I love it. And it was a cool little random movie to throw on. You know.
Excuse me. Have to visit men's room.
Okay. Rorschach is out. He's with Dan and that girl. But woman?
Well, no.
But
Because
woman?
we saw her about like once or twice. So it has to be somebody else.
Okay. Titty. Tit. Breast girl.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Okay, hope. Jesus. It flops around. Somebody had to do that. Somebody had to CGI
I
engineer
keep forgetting
his
it's theirs.
dick
I'm not
flop.
looking.
The first thing I look at.
God, who do you think you are, Rorschach? You live off people while insulting them, and no one complains because they think you're a goddamn lunatic.
He is pretty much a lunatic.
Yeah.
I like him though. He's probably my favorite character.
Oh, me too.
I know this can be difficult with me sometimes.
It's okay, man. Let's do it your way.
Yeah, I would do it his way.
Seems like it's working out for him.
Yeah, 100%. He's a smart guy. He was doing just fine in jail too. I mean, he was really doing pretty good.
Whoever owns Pyramid could be giving these people cancer. Setting Manhattan up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is really, really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's funding of course, Pyramid Transactional, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
To the pharaohs, their greatest secrets entrusted to their servants.
How good am I?
You're too good.
How did I? And what's that?
To your great.
Oh, that's a.
Rorschach's journal. Final entry.
Yeah.
I was a hero, goddammit!
It's not my fault you got old. What do you have to complain about? I'm putting food on the table for you and your child. Why don't you call your friend Eddie? Maybe he can give you a better life.
Sally Jupiter's kid.
You're the comedian, right?
She was Eddie's kid?
Well, in there.
You know, your mom, she was one of the all-time champion beauties. You got her eyes, you know.
I think Eddie is her dad. I think so. And she is gonna cry. Yeah.
The comedian. Was your father?
Mm-hmm.
To distill so specific a form.
God, he's gonna be pissed out when he finds out she had sex with Dan. Unless he already knows. What? What?
Why is there a giant smiley face?
Maybe he was like, it's awesome though. Just these little things in this movie are just awesome. Don't really make sense. I think they're supposed to make sense. That cat's gonna be a problem. Whatever that was. Whatever that thing is. He reminds me of someone with that cat. Like a cartoon superhero that I've seen.
Didn't they say this guy's strength was comparable to Mr. Manhattan or something?
I don't remember hearing that, but maybe. He looks like he just kicked the frick out of those two.
You killed comedian.
May he rest in peace. Even I couldn't predict he'd be the one to have a change of heart. So, I had to kill him. Then I neutralized John. No easy task. I put roughly $2 billion into Tachyon research to block John's vision.
Oh.
All I needed to do was tug on the thread. The sudden
Yeah.
flood of emotion John felt when he came to believe he'd given cancer to the people he loved. And your mass killer theory. One you follow with the tenacity of a true sociopath.
The world a better place.
Dan, that's exactly what I am doing.
By killing it? Yeah, this guy's pretty powerful
Yeah,
compared
he
to the
is.
rest of them.
Yeah, he really is powerful. Super smart, super rich, super strong. Great fighter.
New York, Los Angeles, Moscow, Hong Kong. Disintegrated in an instant.
Oh, great.
People killed by Dr. Manhattan himself.
John wouldn't do that.
In fact, no one outside this room ever has to know.
So they're gonna blame Dr. Manhattan?
No, we can't let you do that.
Do that, Rorschach? I'm not a comic book villain. Do you seriously think I'd explain my masterstroke to you if there were even the slightest possibility you could affect the outcome? I triggered it 35 minutes ago.
Why does he want to kill all these people?
I think he's gonna he's gonna hit all those big cities because he wants everybody else who survives to be better. I think I don't know.
I'm assuming something to do with his renewable resources plan.
Yeah. Holy.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, so nobody's surviving this.
No way.
Yeah, nobody's surviving.
No.
Why the hell didn't we get a launch detection?
It's not the Soviets, sir.
Oh.
It's Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, gosh.
So everybody's against him now. And he was in Mars. But New York's gone. And it was the one guy who was interfering with his future thing. It's gone.
This wasn't caused by nuclear warhead. It was me.
No.
Kind of.
Oh.
It was his power.
Yeah.
Made to look like I did it. Adrian.
Yeah. But Adrian must have a plan for this.
Yeah.
But even if I can't predict where you are, I can turn the walls to glass.
He's gonna...
I'm so confused.
Confused? Well, he used the same thing as they used to make Dr. Manhattan. What?
Just walk in there and let him kill him.
Well, he couldn't see the future because the future was being blocked. Except I think this guy just got shot. He got the bullet, yeah.
I'm disappointed in you, Adrian. I'm very disappointed.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way this man's died.
Just dead, yeah. I kind of didn't think so either, but...
Did you really think it would kill me? I had walked across the surface of the sun. The world's smartest man.
poses no more threat to me than does its smartest termite.
Millions of lives were suddenly ended in an act of evil perpetrated by Dr. Manhattan. Since the attacks, I have been in constant contact with the Premier of the USSR. Putting aside our past differences, we have both pledged to unite against this common enemy.
Oh.
Why don't they just like record Adrian and be like, actually?
Wow. But now that everybody's gonna be against Dr. Manhattan, he's gonna leave or something. He's gonna have to. Yeah.
I've saved the Earth from hell. We both have.
But he killed so many people.
Based on a lie.
But peace, nonetheless.
He's right. But they gotta kill Adrian.
That's what I'm thinking.
They gotta kill Adrian. He killed so many people. He's just murdered millions of people. This is like letting Thanos do the click and just letting him go.
The snap?
The snap, yeah.
The click.
Sorry.
Never compromise. Not even in the face of Armageddon. That's always been the difference between us, Daniel.
I'm with Rorschach.
See, every innocent face I've murdered to save humanity.
No. He killed all those scientists too.
Yeah.
He's just a bad guy.
I'll have to be told.
You know I can't let you do that.
Rorschach might be dead here.
If you'd cared from the start, none of this would have happened. What are you waiting for?
What? Why? I'm confused.
Well, because he's gonna tell everybody.
Do it!
He's my favorite character. The bad guys are gonna win in this. The bad guys are gonna win. I'm sweating.
Dad, a world united and at peace, there had to be sacrifice.
No, he's just a bad guy.
Idealized mankind, but you've deformed it.
Yeah.
You've mutilated.
He's an evil guy.
That's your legacy.
Nobody will know it's Dr. Manhattan's legacy.
Why couldn't they say it was this guy again? Because the whole war would break out?
Well, yeah, because it would go back to square one. I mean, they could tell us how everybody was that guy. And they didn't have to kill Rorschach. That pissed me off. It didn't piss me off, but it's like, what the fuck? Because nobody will listen to him either. This is going to be the end of the movie. This is the end of the movie. It's kind of awesome. I never get to see movies where the bad guys win. I kind of love it. I'm kind of loving it.
I can't even think of a movie where the bad
guys win.
Yeah.
Yeah. This movie is so like that. It's like.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry I never told you.
She should have told her.
I should have.
So too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just felt ashamed. I felt
It's a big
stupid.
secret to keep.
It's a huge secret to keep.
Yeah, for real. Seriously, your whole life.
You asked me why I wasn't mad at him. Because he gave me you.
Oh. That makes sense.
The big crater. And they're building in it.
Why didn't he blow
So
up
it's
the rest
not-
of the cities? Or did he?
Right, no, we just set off a bomb in the middle. In your hearts, you know it's right.
No, but all the other cities.
Yeah, what do you mean?
He just blew up New York, didn't he? Or did he blow
No, he
up
blew
one
up
of every
all.
country?
Yes, one of every country.
Oh.
Yes. So it's not really a bad ending. Like, it's not
Oh my god.
like the first, but it's sort of a happy ending, but the bad guys win.
Like it works.
But
In the country, every country in the world are holding hands now, singing songs about peace and love.
I cannot be convinced that the world would be better if you bombed a bunch of cities. Like, I just cannot be convinced that would be the truth.
Is it because they think that Dr. Manhattan will just bomb whoever he hates?
Maybe.
And they're like, well, we can't bomb this city because...
Yeah, we can't bomb each other because
so-
we're all together against him. We're fighting against him.
Rorschach's Journal, October 12th,
Rorschach's Journal.
1985. Tonight, a comedian died in New York.
Wow. This is an awesome movie. Let me check and see if there's a cutscene. Yeah, crazy. Just craziness. That movie was craziness.
Yeah, it was.
And I get why it's like a one-off. Like, it's not part of the other universes. It's
Right,
not.
right.
Because it's in its own universe, it's in its own timeline, it's in a different world.
Are you sure that won't connect to the phone if you do that?
Put it away.
Well, it did last time, but you know...
Oh,
that's
it did.
okay.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this, babe? What is this?
No, I was...
This thing.
No.
I liked it. I really did. I liked it. I thought the characters were cool. I thought the fight scenes were awesome. Yeah, no.
Not
It was good for what it was supposed to be. And you did like it for a long time. You were into it.
Not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. I didn't hate it.
I really liked it. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was decent.
No, it was an interesting movie for what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Self-contained plot, cool characters. Everybody got established really quickly. You met new characters, and they all had backstories, and all the backstories were just brought up.
That
right away.
beginning sequence was so cool. Like what happened to all of them and all that kind of stuff.
The flashbacks were cool.
Yeah.
And the bad guys won. Well, I'm interested to see what you guys think. Like,
They kind of won.
like, do you guys think that like it was a good like happy ending where the good guys won, or like?
Couple million people just died.
Right.
I guess you have world peace.
Yeah, because they did push that at the end where it was like, yeah, it was a good thing. They did the right thing. Dr. Manhattan was a cool character.
I don't think that Rorschach had to die.
No, I don't think so either. But, and I had heard, well, he had to die because he would be the one to actually spill the beans. Like, make sure that people knew. Because it looked like Dan and what's-her-face, the girl, went back and were just fine with not saying anything and just letting it happen. And
Yeah.
Rorschach wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
And Dr. Manhattan knew that, so they killed Dr. Manhattan.
Rorschach.
Dr. Manhattan killed
Yeah,
Rorschach,
yeah,
yes. Now, Dr. Manhattan was a character that I had heard of before. So it's interesting to me that he was just in this, and he's not in any other movies. He's not like a bigger DC character.
Did he just gain his humanity back all of a sudden at the end? Like, I'm confused with that too.
What do you mean?
Like, he went from saying, I don't really care about this planet, and he was
yeah,
like, oh,
he
actually...
gained it on Mars, remember, with that whole conversation.
I like the directing. A lot of that was really cool.
The style was really, really cool. And the way they did the colors, and the way it was a little grimy. It was also
a
lot more graphic than your typical superhero.
I did not like that at all. I don't do graphic very well. At all.
Yeah, I like that. I thought it was cool.
Why was it graphic?
You just don't get to see that in superhero movies.
I don't want to see
it. The like real reality of like what super strength could do, where they're like busting people's arms and
Ugh. But where were they? Who was superhero-y, who was not? Like, was Rorschach superhero-y, or was he just like a really good assassin kind of type?
Well, the mask was superhero-y. That was like magical, his mask.
Yeah.
And everybody else seemed to have super strength or super speed or super brain power. So I do think they had some sort of powers. That wasn't really explained either, but
yeah. But I guess that movie was probably more for people who have like read the comics and stuff like that and know about all that background.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, they've read the comics and they already know what's going on. Yes, so we were going into it a bit. We didn't really know any of that, but
it was still cool for going into it blind. I mean, they did a decent enough job, I think.
They really did. Yeah. And I kind of almost, I would have preferred to read the comics and stuff, but they did a good job from a person who hadn't read the comics to kind of follow along with everything that was going on, for sure.
Right, and they explained Dr. Manhattan, which I feel like it was the only one where we were like,
what's going on. Yeah, he had an origin story nobody else did, which was good. Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
Which makes sense because they used his power to.
Yeah, he
do all
was the
that
most
stuff.
important character for sure.
Right.
The director was Zack Snyder, and in 2009, that would have been relatively early Zack Snyder. That would have been one of the first ones, I would think.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before the Supermans.
That was-
Superman, Batman vs Superman, all of that.
Yes, it was. So it's funny, that might have even been his entry into DC, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure
Actually,
either.
Yeah.
But that's Watchmen might have been the thing that got him the job. Some big name actors, like I knew the girl and I knew Dan.
Yeah.
That's about it though as far as actors
That you know of.
that I really knew from other stuff, yeah.
I'm not good with actors, so I don't really know.
Yeah. And I can't think of where I've seen either of them, but I have definitely seen them before.
Right. I agree.
Yes. Cinematography was cool. The effects were good. Dr. Manhattan and stuff like that, everything looked good. I could do without his dick.
Why? Why was that in there so often?
I think it's just shock. Like, this movie did a good job of staying, well, keeps your eyes on the screen, I guess. Like, the graphicness and just those little things.
I guess so.
Like, I think it was being really realistic. So it was like, we can, so we will. We're gonna show you his dick because we can. It's an R-rated movie, so we're gonna do it. Because you're not gonna see it on any other superhero movie, whatever.
Yeah.
Dr. Manhattan reminded me of Ultron, but also Jarvis. So Vision from Marvel. Yeah. He really reminded me of Vision sometimes.
I agree. Except Vision was clothed.
Yeah. And Vision's superpowers were a little bit different.
Yeah.
And he definitely couldn't see the future. That was a cool thing. Even though
Which
it got
he
blocked.
should, for his name being Vision.
Yeah, true.
I guess we're going off on a different tangent with that.
Well, which is fine, but it was just really unlike, I think it's, so I've seen a couple episodes of The Boys, and it was sort of similar to that. Have you heard of The Boys? It's a superhero TV show that's actually really well liked and pretty highly acclaimed. I didn't finish it. I forget why. I don't think I even finished the first season. I stopped watching it because there was something else going on, or I had something else to watch, and I never picked it back up. But since I stopped watching it, there's been like 3 more seasons, and people love it.
Really?
But it's more realistic. Like, the superheroes are, when they punch somebody, their chest caves in instead of they just fly backward. Like in Marvel, they're just not showing you all that really nasty stuff that would actually happen if somebody had super strength and they did the things that they're gonna do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought it was good. It also reminded me of the movie Kick-Ass.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen it? Yeah. It really was giving me Kick-Ass vibes.
I was thinking about
I
that.
loved Kick-Ass. I thought it was funny, and I haven't seen it since I was like a teenager. But back when I was a teenager, I was like, oh yeah, this is my kind of movie.
I love this.
Yeah, I did. I really did. The music was good. They picked the right songs for the right situations. And some big name songs. They probably had to pay out some serious money for some of those copyright songs.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah. I really did like it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say?
That's all I have to add.
Leave a like, subscribe. Thanks for being here.